Alright. I'm back. Yeah, no, but show me that later when I do the discussion. Hey guys, welcome to Homestuck. Tonight, shit, hold on. All my shit's all tangled up. Tonight we're gonna be reading Homestuck, of course, as the name suggests, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and do an epilogue discussion because I actually finished it up. So that's the plan. That's the plan. So we're not gonna talk about any spoilers in the chat. Rose got Norded. Okay. Even read? Yeah, that's fine. Nobody do any spoilers in the chat. Not until later. All right, let's go ahead and hop into voice chat.
Hey,
All right.
I just spit crackers all over my tablet.
What? Yes? You have food in your mouth, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I apologize for the smudging.
Okay. What did you say when I entered the room?
I said, hey. And then I said, oh, I just spat crackers all over my tablet.
Okay. Great. So, everyone, welcome. What the fuck is that? Hold on. Oh, it's a Skittle. Motherfucker. There's Skittles all over my floor, by the way. That's something everyone should know. Especially people... Go on.
Yeah, so a few things before we start.
Uh-huh.
One, it's storming really bad, so if I suddenly disconnect, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Two, last week I said I would have an announcement. Guess who didn't work on the announcement?
Oh, cool.
At all.
Oh, cool. You're pregnant? Guys, Toodles is pregnant.
We did this last week.
And we will do this every week until you finish the thing. I don't know what the announcement is, guys. I have no fucking clue.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Yes! And you still haven't sent me a certain picture for it.
Oh, fuck! Oh, is that why you haven't finished it?
Oh, no, I've just been lazy.
Oh, okay. Alright, guys.
And then third thing,
Doodles is pregnant.
if I suddenly disappear and it's not like I suddenly cut out, but it sounds like I just yeeted my headphones across the room and then ran away.
The pizza's here.
That might happen too.
Because the pizza shows up and Doodles has to go get the pizza.
Oh god, I wish it was that. I'm so hungry, but my digestive system is not ready for real food.
Yeah, what? Yeah, well, I was about to ask what's the deal with that, but we're streaming.
Do you want me to share?
No. No.
My manager felt the need to share.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was like real discreet. I was like, "Hey, can I go home? I'm not like, I've got this thing going on." And she's like, "Yeah, sure. Let me just find a replacement." And then she gets on the phone with pretty much everybody. It's like, "Yeah, Sarah's shitting herself."
That's so mean.
I don't think she did that on purpose. I think she just didn't think to like
Okay.
not.
All right, guys. All right.
So, are we doing epilogue first or
after
reading?
We're gonna do reading first.
Oh boy,
do you have the thing set up?
I do.
Okay. You're sure it's still working?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're Doodles is pregnant. Wait, Doodles is sick. The only time women are sick in movies is when they are pregnant.
Am I pregnant?
Are you pregnant, Doodles?
Show
us the babs, says MLG Pro in the That's not how pregnant works, but okay. Am I pregnant? Alright. You ready? for some fucking Homestuck? That was a question directed at you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Thick chat.
I thought that was a rhetorical question.
Thick chat.
Like, are you guys ready to rock?
Whoa. Wait a minute. Doodles?
Did I accidentally turn it on?
Yeah.
Okay, well it's still working.
You said it. You said like you're in like a stadium.
So when I said, "Are you ready to rock?" it actually sounded like a stadium.
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought
that's
you did it
funny.
on purpose.
No, I wish I was that smooth.
Okay. You guys, you
No,
went,
but
are
that's
you
not his
guys ready
voice.
to rock? And there was like an echo. It sounded like you were fucking Paul Stanley from fucking Kiss. All right. Let me just get this. Twitch. No, incorrect. Homestuck. There we go. Okay. Oh, good. I just realized. It didn't say my fucking place again. We're on page 1.
3694.
Thank you. Okay. 3694. There we go. Okay, let me just fix a couple things real quick. I had something. There it is. There it is. Found it. You guys just keep providing me with these sneak 100. Sneak 100. I still have sneak 100 ready. All right. Let me get
Let
rid
me
of
know when you got it up.
Crumpsy. Yeah, I will.
Because it's my turn to read.
There's Fef. There's Aradia, who we don't need.
Excuse you?
Well, we're putting up Grimdark Crumping
Oh,
Rose.
okay. That's fair.
There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I think we're all set. All right, start reading.
John, you're heading into the blackout, so I won't be able to see you until you leave. But don't worry, I can still sense you're there because of awesome powers, remember? Smooth move, ditching your computer like that, by the way. That was some incredible leadership you showed. Now I have to contact you through Rose, thus exposing me to the risk of actually having to talk to her. Your carelessness has put the heroes of light in a very awkward position, John. I hope you're satisfied. Just kidding. She's obviously a little too preoccupied at the moment to be sassing me. Just borrow her computer and talk to me when you get the chance, okay? I'll be waiting.
S. Seer. Descend. Oh.
Yeah, so I'm
probably,
gonna have to
should probably play.
watch from your side for my
fine.
words.
We're gonna play the game.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna mute.
Run flash. Allow. You're gonna mute to what?
Until it's my turn to talk.
Oh. This is what Doodles' house looks like right now. With lightning and thunder. Alright. Oh, I'm not clicked into the window. Cool. Question mark? There's no sign of Jack up here. Must be somewhere in the castle. We are Rorb. Oh, there's nothing to do up here. Let's go. I gotta adjust the audio 1 second. It's still a bit too loud. Because Flash players, you know, that's good, right? You guys can hear it? Are we going to fight Sans? Fuck off. Fuck off, Nox. Ugh. Oh, it's Carpathian. What's... Hello? Are you oh, he's dead. Why did I try to talk to him? He's dead. Oh. He dirked himself. The birds are singing, the rose is grimdark, kids like you should be something something, yada yada yada. Skeleton. Who's Dirk? Yeah, good, fair point. Fair point, touche. Open chest. You got a trophy. Talk to the soldier. He's too frightened to speak. Seems to be indicating the only reason he survived this massacre was by hiding behind this pillar. Thank goodness for pillars. Some weeb. You got a trophy. Examine shelf. Secrets. Yes. Yeah. Secrets. You got a flaming meteor chunk. This isn't even treasure. How is this treasure? She is apparently swooning over a hero of lore shared by the two kingdoms, a great man who united opposing sides against the tyrannical king. The revolt ended in tragedy, of course, which is typical of their folktales, but it's no less inspiring. You got the banner of the Villain. You suddenly feel inspired, in a generally rebellious, united sort of way. She is all aflutter about a legendary hero, some guy who is wary of war, apparently. A simple farmer, handsome and brave. You think you're beginning to fall in love with him, too. Seems to be relieved that he and a handful of fellow soldiers have found a secret hideaway to escape the bloody rampage. Maybe if they regroup and marshal other remaining forces, they can take this guy. Yeah, right. First he was frightened when you barged in here, then briefly excited, and now disappointed. He must have thought you were the great Dark Kingdom's defector, come to save them. Alas, it was only a spooky girl with magic wands. This fellow is mourning the dead. He's probably lost many friends today. She looks scared and confused. There is nothing left to do but hide. Books! Cool, bloody footsteps. You've never seen anything so sad in your entire life. A beautiful, muscular man-stallion struck down in his prime. What monster could be responsible for this deed? Hint, it was Jack Noir. Hi. Oh. Ah, God. Open curtains. I don't like the fact that these cartons are green. Did I walk past John, by the way? There he is. Okay. Oh, boy. All right. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if Doodles is unmuted yet. Okay. Hi, Rose. Wow, I didn't expect to find you here. What? Also, why are you all gray like that? You look weird. Who's losing my shit? It's Doodles, it just sounds like you're speaking into your hand. Rose, I can't understand a word you're saying. It's like a lot of silly speaking, gobbledygook.
It might have helped if I actually turned.
Oh my god.
It's on, right?
It makes you sound like a baby. It makes you sound like a kid. You sound like a kid with a bad, like,
I'm on the wrong one.
Are you really?
Yeah, I was on Fairy.
That's funny. I thought
It won't change over
Oh,
to Grimdark.
you're clipping your mic so much. Shut that off right now. Doodles.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the wrong voice completely.
Oh, God, it hurts. It's like clipping the mic real bad. So, Doodles wanted to do this voice changer shit for the longest time. And Rose doesn't even speak any lines!
Yes, she does. It's just straight up stuck on Fairy.
Okay, then just shut it off.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Figured out what's going on.
You just went back.
I know.
Oh, God. Please shut it off. You're clipping the mic so bad it hurts. Whoa. That's better. Did you say the line? I didn't... Whoa. That's fucking terrifying. You know what? I can't even understand a word you're saying. So give me a second. I'm gonna turn up your volume a little bit because holy shit, that voice is fucking good. Wait, I know what's going on here. It finally happened. You've gone grimdark. I told you, Rose. I warned you about... What did you call them? The Broodfest throws? It's okay, Rose. Don't worry. We'll find a cure for your stubborn throws. But I'm still trying to find our parents. I thought my dad might have come to the castle to check out that huge black rain cloud. Did you see the cloud, Rose? It's pretty awesome. Whoa! That's fucking terrifying and also super quiet. So I'm trying to turn you up. Here, make some noises so I can test it. Yeah, that's better. Jesus. This is scary. What? You sound kind of upset. What is it, Rose? I hate it. Wait, are you talking about our parents? Oh man, you mean they're here? Are you saying they're in trouble? Oh no, Rose, we have to go help them. Yes, I'm frustrated too. But there's no time for some such limitation. Do you think you can find them again? Great! I can't wait to see my dad. It feels like it's been forever since I saw him. Please lead the way, Rose. Alright, time to go see our dead parents. Rose, you got anything to say?
No.
I can't. By the by, Doodles, straight up, can't understand a word you're saying, so you could literally try to say something and I could try to decipher it and I would not be able to. What the fuck are you saying? It's crazy. Say a meme. Say a meme in this voice. I don't know what you just said. I don't know what you just said. Can you quote steamed hams for me? Oh no, Rose, what happened in here? M29. Oh, Mr. M says, I think I heard Aurora Borealis the first time. Shit, wait, did you do steamed hams the first time?
Yes.
Oh! I actually understood you that time. You said yes very clearly. How did... Wait! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Are you saying that I told you to do a meme, you did steamed hams, and I said, I couldn't hear you. Do steamed hams. That's fucking awful. It's stupid. I love it. Was it Jack? Are you saying this was Jack Rose? Jack and Rose, just like Titanic. What's that, Rose? Are you getting aggravated that I'm talking to you like you're some kind of dog? That's a really nice pillow, by the way. It goes well with your weird dark skin and gothy ensemble. In Europe. You're welcome. I can hear Doodles laughing through the voice changer. Alright. In Europe. You sound like a weird Vinny voice. Can you say speen? Speen.
Speen.
You said it just like Vinny when he puts up. Speen. Man, if I felt a cough coming on earlier, I definitely feel it coming on now. Did you say, oh, hi, Mark?
Yes.
Oh. Give us a Tommy laugh. What a story, Mark! By the way, did you know that Car Cat thinks we're supposed to get married? Britt clipped you saying speed. Wait, I hope that didn't come out as a proposal or anything. Sorry, I'm just making conversation. I guess I'm a little nervous, because technically this is the first time we've ever met, and also, you're talking like an eldritch monster, so I'm kind of babbling. We don't actually have to get married, though. I mean, not if you don't want to. God, John really is this dumb, isn't he? Okay, I'll shut up now. Shut up. I know you're Darth Plagiusing over there. Alright, that's the end of it, Doodles. You can come back now.
I can't wait to listen back to that.
At the ends, you were kind of, you were like It was like cutting you off at the ends, but it still sounded really dope.
Oh.
Oops. Spin! Spin! All that fucking build up to the voice changer to only have Rose say like 8 lines.
But it was worth it.
It was worth it.
I'm just pissed I got stuck on ferry.
Oh god, that was so funny. Oh yeah. Shit. I forgot he just straight up kills John, like instantly.
I don't remember that at all. But it's not. It's definitely not just.
I think it's a stupid death.
Probably. Now Rose is extra pissed. If that's possible.
Oh god. That fucking voice changer shit really got me. Dave, answer. Oh no. No, really?
You want me to be Dave?
Yeah, even though you're gonna just give him like a fucking southern voice. Hold on, I gotta fix your volume. Can you talk for a second?
This is forever. People started.
What are you singing?
That's not the words.
What are you singing?
This is a song that goes on forever. These are something. This is how it goes.
Oh yes, no, I'm aware of that song. It's dumb. It's a bad song.
Oh, it's just what popped in my head.
Alright, you're good. For some reason the demon voice was way quieter than you. If that makes
Weird.
any yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Alright. Just gonna chat up. It goes on and on, my friends. See, they're singing.
People started singing it, not knowing what it was. And they're singing today, yo, just because this is a song that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friend.
Strider!
Oh my fucking god.
What?
What do you mean, what? We just got done talking and agreed it would be awesome if you didn't bother me for a while. You know, like, well, I guess I grieved over this brutally murdered red family member or something.
I thought he said murdered red family member. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
It was like 5 seconds ago.
My Terezi is extra crusty today. extra froggy. I think that was hours ago for me. I'm a little foggy on all the chronologist. Fuck off. Chronologistical shenanigans at this point. There's been so much crazy stuff going on here. I've lost track.
So you're officially going non-linear with me then? You're just forfeiting all rhyme or reason to this unmitigated clusterfuck, is that it?
I completely forgot that Homestuck used to be like this.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it just seems so, like, strangely normal compared to the fucking epilogue. I don't know. I mean, it's basically the same thing, but, like, it seems so different to me. It seems a lot less depressing.
Yeah. You say as Dave kneels over his bro's dead body.
I know, but who gives a fuck about bro?
Who gives a fuck about Dirk?
Who gives a fuck about Dirk? We'll talk about that after. Don't worry. Oh, don't worry. We'll be going into large conversations about how much I hate Dirk Strider now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no spoilers for Brett. No spoilers for Brett, but I hate Dirk now. I've always hated Dirk. It's fine.
Yeah, Dirk was never my favorite, but like...
Dave, your entire existence is not linear. Don't be so melodramatic.
Whoops. Okay, in the future I'll try not to pitch any sort of dramatics while brooding over the cadavers of slaughtered loved ones.
I'll tell you, Brett. He is just there in the comic, too. A little too much in the fucking epilogue. Do you love him, Dave?
No.
But he was your strange human man, Lucis, who taught you really cool things like swords and puppets and moving really fast. How could you not?
Excuse me.
I'm eating M&M's.
Yeah, I'm drinking Pedialyte. Right. Puppets aren't cool. They're shitty small fake people who haunt your dreams and grow like permanent assholes. He's making a joke about being all broken up about it. A guy can be sad and make jokes at the same time.
Errata. Sorry. Purple errata and shit. Send me an... Oh, that's what you're typing. I was like, what is Brit typing? I thought you were, like, saying minute. I thought you said, give me a minute. You're saying, give me an M&M. Put it in your CDs. Put it in your CDs.
For some reason, I read that as man versus machine, but I guess it'd be man nurses machine.
Man nurses machine. I mean, didn't we nurse machines? That's deep. Man Nort's machine. Why are the Nort joking? There's been like 3 Norting jokes today.
Because Nox is here.
No, it's before Nox. Alright. You're sad but not broken up about it? I don't understand.
Exactly.
But you said you were grieving.
I said we agreed you'd leave me alone to grieve. Didn't say whether I actually would or actually am.
Well, are you?
I'm grieving to the max like a widow on Dead Husband Island. Behind these chill as fuck shades, my face is having this crazy attack of the sads. My rue is fucking banana, can't you tell?
Oh, no, I can't. You don't sound sincere, but it's so hard to tell what layer of irony removed from reality your flippant remarks are supposed to be. I'm betting you really are sad, no matter how hilarious and aloof you think you're being.
Truth is a mystery, tucked behind the pursed lips of a shitty riddler. It'll be loosened only when presented with the conundrous grandeur of rigid, insoluble puzzle cock.
Yup.
Okay,
Well,
Dave.
that makes no sense.
Sorry you're so flustered by the mere mention of glittering mythical
Crypto dick. That's the newest currency.
Sorry you're so flustered by the mere mention of glittering mythical crypto dick. It honestly makes me think you're not ready for the truth.
Dave, your perplexing euphemisms involving what I presume to be lewd and vaguely intriguing portions of the human anatomy I think are not as hilarious as you probably believe. And in many cases, you may be amazed to learn I'm not totally in the mood for your dumb, smart-assy hornswoggery. I have lots of my own problems here, and they are big, big problems. So why don't you just tell me what you're thinking for once?
It's pretty simple. Just thinking about how I'm gonna take this sword.
Yeah. I never really got why you wouldn't just pull it out.
Filthiest thing you ever said.
Huh?
Do you think John pulled out?
What the fuck? Spoilers, and also, what the fuck? I'm gonna read my line again, and you're gonna say the correct thing, alright? Here we go. Huh? Huh?
Okay.
Fuck off. Read your line. You suck.
I'm literally crying.
Just
Forget it. Pulling swords out of things isn't how I roll. I'm not John, remember?
Did you get Furbaka? I'm not following.
I'm not a hero. My bro was. John is. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
I'm eating M&M's, John. They taste like rainbows. Oh, no. Oh, shit. No. No, wait a minute. That's the friend Britt was talking about? No. No.
Yeah?
No, I didn't realize what friend you were talking about. Come on.
You gotta
No.
listen to him.
Don't.
He's like actually a Wookiee.
On the day after the actor of Chewbacca passes away, Britt has received this Furbaka.
And the day before May the 4th.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow's May the 4th.
Come on, do the thing. It sings. Please sing. Come on. You wouldn't stop doing it earlier.
It sounds
Come on.
sounds like a dying cat.
Okay. Come on, please.
It was definitely singing earlier.
I never bothered to ask, how does Nacho react to your shitty toys?
He really doesn't like the pink one. He doesn't like Donut.
Where's
Come on.
Nacho right now?
In my mom's room.
Oh, okay.
Nacho? They asked where Nacho was.
Come on, sing. You were singing.
It sounds like a dying animal. What?
That was adorable.
It's gun noises.
God, you... Britt,
Yes.
you sound so much like your mom.
I'm gonna feed him a couple times and see if maybe he's just like,
Okay. We all are.
come on.
I'm the hero of mine. You're the hero of time. That is who we were created to be.
Fine, it's a title we inherit as flum babies or whatever, but what have I done to earn it? Pretty much nothing but horsing around through time and swindling stupid alligators out of their life savings. Excuse me. That sword's coming out of his chest. It's coming out clean. Taking it vertically means drawing more blood. Horizontally means a clean break. Check it.
No, don't. Dave, break. Oh, here he come. Pap, 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 pap. Oh, I remember this. Yeeted! He's dead. Dave, get up!
No, fuck that. I'm gonna lay my ass right down here for a while, looking slightly less cold than I make myself out to be ordinarily.
Oh.
Also, I should add that when it starts singing like that, it actually has like ships and stuff in his eyes.
Great.
Oh, hey, so I don't think I mentioned this, but the hobby shop in my town is going out of business.
Oh.
Right, I mentioned it to Ryan. which is where I got the Shaolin Showdown card game.
Oh yeah, so Doodles picked up a Shaolin Showdown like
Oh.
card game. Brittany, if you don't fucking euthanize that fucking Furby, I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to shove it directly up my ass.
Anyway,
Put him to
also
sleep!
at this hobby shop.
Put him to sleep!
This is not one with a sleep mask, my friend. He has to do his own.
Put him away then.
Huh? It's Doodles and Ryan.
Hi, Britt's mom.
If you get him the next time.
I promise. And I'll get it tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll let him out in the morning.
Okay.
Sleep in, all of it.
I'll be back.
Oh my god, thank god.
Anyway, also at this hobby shop, there
You're
is
lucky I'm
this-
muting, or else I'd leave him by the microphone just to bug you.
Go away.
There's this beat up Star Wars model kit, and it was like beginner kit, Snap 2, easy for children.
Let me guess.
The wings are on backwards.
Oh yeah, no, I read that. I saw that in the Discord. Deals with the wing on the X-wing going backwards.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
But it came with a super tiny BB-8 though, so.
Wait, the X-wing did?
Mm-hmm.
Do they fly X-wings in the new ones?
Yeah. You haven't seen the new ones?
I saw the first one,
Yeah, there were X-Wings in that.
Force Awakens. Yeah, I seem to remember Poe maybe
Mhm.
flying one. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, you got nobody knows what Shaolin Showdown is. What the fuck am I talking about? I can't believe you found those. They must have been
There were
covered in...
actually like 5 more packs for $8, and I would have gotten every other one free. Should I have just gotten all of them?
Probably.
I mean, I'm heading back that way on Tuesday.
So are they like collectible?
Each starter set comes with an exclusive card, yeah.
I'm just wondering if there's like a Jack card that we could get. And then proceed to fight over because he's Jack.
I bought 2 sets.
I know, but I wasn't sure if it's like Pokemon, where it's like random.
Well, it's a starter set, so I'm gonna assume it's got all the main characters, right?
Probably. Well, is Jack a main character?
He's a popular character.
No, I mean, he's the best character, but... If you don't know who I'm talking about, everyone look up Jack. No, you know what? We're on fucking... You know what?
Yeah.
Jack
Pop him up.
Spicer. Here you go. This man right here, not that man in the corner. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. There's a sexy Jack that popped up.
Of course there is.
Monkey staff. Thank you. This man right here is the fucking best. Holy shit, there's like sexy Jacks. That's what I'm all about, dude. Hell yeah. That's Jack. Why is it Jack?
I mean, I might have had a small crush on him when I was little.
I might have also had a small crush on him right now, forever. Oh, fuck, he's the best. And he was the bad guy, too. Kind of.
Yeah, but he's like...
Debatable.
Yeah, he's like,
Spin.
trying to think of a... Yeah, I'm trying to think of a comparable villain where like... Yeah, he's like Jesse and James.
Yeah.
He's a villain, but he's not really a major threat, and he's there more for humor than anything else.
Yeah, very true.
And they do get along with the good guys on occasion.
Jack helped one of the main villains essentially become a huge villain again, and he was like, oh shit. Alright. You must stand tall. Only a true hero could pull off such an acrobatic fucking pirouette off that handle.
That is basically what I just did, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm making a point of making every little thing take place what was once mentioned in passing, no matter how seemingly trivial or pointless. That's how all the best adventures get strung together. You haven't heard me bleat like a goat for ironically humorous purposes yet, have you?
No.
That was something that was mentioned at some point by someone, I forget when or why. Bet you're on your goddamn pins and needles waiting for that, aren't you?
Are you about to bleat like an earth goat, Dave?
No, fuck that.
Then will you at least get up?
No, fuck you. Go away.
Ugh. Why do I do this? I'm gonna... Why do I do this to myself?
What?
Subject myself to this moody nonsense of curmudgeonly candy-blooded foul mouths.
I don't know. Why are you even talking to me? Excuse me. Anyway, aside from the fact that several hours from now you apparently forgot I don't need consolation and ought to be left alone.
That was the Pediasure, wasn't it?
Pedialyte.
Why are you drinking Pedialyte? Pedialyte's just Gatorade, dude.
Yeah, I don't like Gatorade.
But it is just Gatorade, though.
Is it?
I mean, it's electrolyte juice.
It's electrolyte solution.
Yeah,
I don't know. This is a flavor I know I like. Whatever.
they probably weren't happy with Pepsi just going, yeah, this is Gatorade baby.
I don't know. It's got more electrolytes per liter than sports drinks, it says on the label.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh. It's got electrolytes.
I hate that movie. You want to know why?
What movie?
Oh shit, what's it called? Idiot Apocalypse?
What?
No, what's it called? Hold on a second.
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. Yes.
I don't know what that is.
You don't? You just quoted it.
No, I read it in the chat.
Oh. So whoever quoted it knows what I'm talking
It was
about.
Perp's literally talking about Idiocracy right now.
Yeah, no. It's a movie where this guy, a normal average Joe, average intelligence, he signs up for some science sleep study where they put him in a cryopod for a couple hundred years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when he wakes up, the entire world is in shambles because the rate of stupid people reproducing to smart people reproducing ended up with just an entire species of really, really dumb people. And it's played off as a comedy, but honestly, it reads more like a horror movie to me. Because it's too real.
And it's just 2019.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh,
Idiocracy.
a dumb movie. It's a movie, I guess.
But anyway, the average Joe ends up being the smartest person on the
Of
planet.
course.
By the end, he becomes the president. And
Oh
turns things around.
my god, my dad's always made jokes about this movie. I think.
Well, that works out
it's-
because your dad's a fucking idiot, just like they are in the movie, so.
Oh.
You're not wrong.
Alright.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
Yeah.
That's always been a joke with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't have water fountains they don't use water to grow crops. They use some
An
sort of
energy
sports drink. Yeah. Because it's got electrolytes.
This might be the worst conversation we've ever had on the stream.
Worse than the John thing I said a few minutes ago.
Yeah, probably. That was like 30 minutes ago. Maybe it just so happens that for once this isn't about you. Maybe I'm the one who needs some help. Has that occurred to you, Mr. Cool Kid?
Oh.
Anyways, I remember now. Sorry, everyone went kind of shit hive here. I got bitten, I think. And I kind of forgot where I left off with you. Oh, right. She got bitten by Kanaya.
Bitten? What?
But I remember where this fits into the chronology. You with your bro here. This was just before you begged me to finally show you how to reach God tier, so I did. And then you got mad at me, so you decided to go on your own thing for a while. And since then, I've been up to my pointy little nubs in suspense, intrigue, and betrayal.
Fuck you, Blathers.
Granny Cream Electrolytes Cream.
I can't believe I just spent 50,000 bells on one roll just to end up where I was.
You fucking played Pocket Camp during the stream?
Yeah?
I really gotta get back to Pocket Camp. Maybe I'll check. Here, I'll load up Pocket Camp right now. Oh, you guys want to hear something funny?
Okay, do it.
Is it you friending me finally?
Maybe. Oh, hold on. I gotta a mention from Child Draws on Twitter. Hold on. Oh, why am I loading up Twitter on fucking stream? You guys can see my Twitter. Nice! It's good, Chixie. Thank you for your contribution. I haven't seen a Chixie gun drawing in a while. I won't hesitate, bitch! So what happened was, I went over my aunt's for Easter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't really in a candy mood, and I got sick after that, so that's probably why. So I'm finally eating my Easter candy. I go in, and there's one plastic egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know the plastic eggs, you can open them up, there's candy inside.
Mm-hmm.
I open it up, $20 bill.
Oh, nice.
Would have been nice to have when I was like poor last week. I had like no money last week. It would have been really nice to know that was in there.
I mean, you had it. You just didn't know you had it.
Yeah, my dumb ass didn't even bother to fucking look at the egg, the one plastic egg.
I never got money in Easter eggs.
Yeah, my aunt, she used to, when we did the Easter egg hunt out in her yard with Jacqueline and Lindsay and me, she would leave every so often there would be an egg on the lawn with just like $1 bill in it. But now that we don't do that, I think she's just leaving us 20s, which is very nice. I appreciate it. But I just wish I had known that was in there instead of being a dumbass.
You know, some kids are getting like 20s from the Tooth Fairy these days.
Yeah, that's a little
I
wild.
used to get Sacagawea coins.
Really?
Yeah.
That is the most Pennsylvania thing I've ever heard in my life.
What?
I said that is the most Pennsylvania thing I've ever heard in my life.
Do you not know who Sacagawea is?
I do. She was a Native American, correct?
Yeah, from the Midwest.
Yeah, but like you guys live in Amish country.
Okay, first of all, Amish country is the county next door.
Yeah.
That's still probably the closest.
When I was in
Pennsylvania.
For,
oh yeah, I was like, here's corn. And some Amish people.
And I hung out with
and
Doodles.
More corn.
And we drove through the town and Doodles was like, this is where all the Amish people live. I was like, you have Amish people? And I didn't see anybody in like covered wagons, unfortunately. I wish I had.
Yeah, you do occasionally.
Alright, I'm loading Pocket Camp just for you. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, that sounds like a dumb way to say a thing. It's your line.
Oh, yeah. That sure sounds like a dumb way to say a thing. Almost like Birdie and an elegant stupidity. The T is in Eggbershon is soft like shh.
Eggbershon. Ow.
Or when I get mad at you.
Oh, you'll see.
Okay, but yeah, I guess it's about time you showed me what's up with my allegedly futile god terrification. How long ago was it that you did your coin flip thing? I don't even remember. I was getting sure you were just bullshitting me and had no intention of ever mentioning it again.
Unfortunately, no. Maybe I should take this opportunity to apologize in advance.
For what?
Yes, I will.
I don't think it will be constructive to go into it before it happens. I need a 200 megabyte update from fucking.
I'm going to interrupt for a minute. I don't think I've watched last time. Can you explain the Luigi's Ice?
Oh, so I was eating Luigi's Ice, right? And I kept eating it on stream, and that was making my tongue cold. So I was like, and I was like, I went off on this whole tangent for people that have never had Italian ice.
I haven't.
You've never had Italian ice?
How have
no,
you
I
not?
didn't know that was a thing.
You should go to the store and see if you have Lindy's or Luigi's Ice and try it because it's very good.
Also,
I
Mary Jade.
highly doubt it.
What?
Mary Jade, as
Oh, I thought you meant you highly doubt it'll be good.
No, I highly doubt I'll have it.
No, you might. It's a nationwide thing.
Okay. Also, I was laughing at Perp Link for your arms flavor real Italian ice.
Fuck off. I hate perp.
yeah, Mary Jade, as the resident plainclothes people expert, which is what the whole group is called as an umbrella term. The people you see in stores are not Amish. Amish people will not interact with modern society unless they absolutely have to, like emergency hospital stuff.
I learned that from X-Files.
Anyway, the people you see in your store are most likely Mennonite. Now, Mennonite people, they still use electricity, they still drive cars, they're just very conservative with their views, their beliefs. All women have to wear head coverings and skirts, but the boys can wear whatever.
Fuck! I didn't want to interrupt! Cindy made the joke before I could. I was gonna go, I love that Kirby guy.
oh, no, it's Mennonite.
Yeah, I know, it's Mennonites.
Yeah, we have those kinds of
There's
people.
different sects of plainclothes people, and it's like, they're obviously by the name, their one determining factor is they make their own clothes. They don't.
Alright, I've loaded up.
Well, no, I've seen men wearing jeans and t-shirts and jackets and stuff, but the women have to make their own clothing.
Oh my god.
Sounds
oh
about
my
right.
god. What the fuck? My game just gave
it's
me...
showing you all the updates.
It just gave me like 7 events open now. Okay, sorry guys. I loaded up Pocket Camp for the first time in a million years. I gotta friend Doodles before Doodles gets on my ass about it. Again.
Take your time.
I think Doodles is the only one actually playing this game out of my friends anymore.
No, Nox played the other day.
Oh, okay. Where are you?
And then there's also Dark Nox, who is spelled Knox.
Oh, I have to add you. No, hold on. Friend requests received. I have none from you.
That's because you gotta click the link I sent you, which may have expired.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. We'll do that later.
Okay.
Alright. Apologize in advance. Oh my god, this is a very... Britt entered the room and instantly just gone.
No, I feel like I'm doing most of the sidetracking.
Okay. Anyway, shaved ice is... Well, no, Italian ice is very good, Britt. You use a spoon to, like, shave it from the cup.
Well, if I can't find any here, then there's always August.
I'm sure you'll be able to find some, honestly. Just look in the ice cream aisle.
I will.
I don't know where we were, do you?
Is my line.
Okay.
Okay, before what happens? You mean God tearing? Does something go wrong?
Everything goes according to plan. But that is all I'll say. Remember, this conversation is kind of not supposed to be about you. I know the idea is unprecedented.
It's practically unthinkable.
I know.
I mean, okay, we can talk about your troll problem, but this is pretty important here. God tier thing and whether I can actually do it or not. Might be kind of hard to tell an economy chilling face down on the pavement, and also because downplaying feelings is the chief rule of cool, but I'm pretty pissed about this, which is weird.
It's weird to feel mad? Are you too cool for that too?
No, it's not weird to be mad, it's just weird. It feels like I'm the only one who is. and the only one who even contemplating taking Jack on, even among your group of irate, gnashing shitheads.
Shit. Sorry, there's a fucking rock star outfit collection going on right now.
Mhm.
I need to get that for Cherry.
Yeah, I already got it for Cherry.
Oh shit. My fucking camp. I forgot how cherry centric I am. Literally, the first thing you see when you enter my camp is just a photo of Cherry. Alright. Hey!
Cherry's still in my camp, but I've been taking the natural route.
Yeah. Hey!
What?
Actually, you're right. Turns out we do have a lot of shitheads here. And also, it happens to be the worst one is the... And also, as it happens, the worst one is the one who happens to be planning to take him on.
Well, okay. And that would be a bitch in line to switch the subject to start talking about your complicated problems, but I kind of wasn't done.
Fine. But for someone who just told me to fuck off, you sure are bending my ear suddenly.
1 second.
Teresa's, like, really flirty.
Yeah, she always has been.
Why she... I know, but why she like this? She's the best, though.
But okay, I mean, isn't that what heroes should be doing? Working to take down the bad guy without a whole lot of this fucking grandiloquence and these huge sweeping plans that got nothing to do with fighting him? Like always biding our time and tiptoeing around the unbeatable god boss. John's too nice to get mad. Rose spends all her time calculating, too focused on Machiavellian ploys of sabotage to try anything drastic. Jade is, I don't even know, probably more of a liability. She got it in her head to take him down. If anything, I'd bet she just needs protection.
Terezi was 6 during this. Well, yeah, in Alternian years. I'm pretty sure she was... Yeah, she was 6. A baby!
13.
No, she was either 13 or 16. I don't remember.
No, they're 16
okay.
by the end of the 3 years.
No,
Yeah, so
I
they're
think
13.
no, I think
Technically, everybody is 13 years old. Or about. It was 4 13-year-olds and 12 6-week-olds. And that's how I remember the stupid numbers.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I thought maybe the 4 kids were only 13 and then the rest of them were 16 and then the time
All
skip.
of them were 13 and it's
Well,
stupid.
no.
They're all the same age.
No, the alpha kids are 16.
The alpha kids. I mean, like, the ones we're talking to now, they're all 13.
Yeah, okay. What are you saying here, Dave? In this conversation that is still being about you.
I'm just wondering, when does someone actually step up? Jack's got shit to pay for.
If that's how you feel, then I think our two problems are not really different. We're both presently concerned with justice.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it has been on my mind. Maybe I'm supposed to be a hero and rise to the occasion, because there seems to be this little persistent voice in my head nagging me about it, insisting someone's got to pay. It's hard for me to disagree.
Then it could mean one of two things, or both of the two things, like it did for me.
What things?
It could mean that the agent presently influencing you is a conscience and/or an exile. This is so completely illegal. Dave's still like
Just
fucking
over there in the corner.
Yeah, he's just passed out on the ground.
I'm pretty sure I don't have an exile. Never heard any voices or anything. Anyway, you don't need a voice in your head to tell you this shit is just, like, so completely illegal.
What?
Wait, why did I just say that stupid thing I said?
This atrocity cannot go unpunished. Throw whoever is responsible into the slammer. Slammer means jail, by the way. Dave, I did not realize you had such a passion for law enforcement. I must say the shocking development is coming dangerously close to giving me a case of the vapors.
No, I mean... Okay, that came out wrong. What were we talking about again?
Bringing Jack to justice?
Right. Someone has to make him pay. Can't let him just go unpunished. I can figure out how to reach the guy tier. Maybe I can be the one to throw him in the slammer.
The slammer?
Slammer means jail.
I know what the slammer means.
Call it the slammer when you're extra angry at crimes.
You call it the slammer when you're extra angry at crimes. Taking note of that important principle, because I am deputizing you even though you're a kid.
Are you taking notes on this important principle? Jesus, get a fucking pen. Or some chalk or whatever.
I think I'm following. You're gonna find Jack and put him in jail?
Wait. Fuck. What? No.
Dave, I know you're likely discombobulated with grief over your fallen man bro Lucis, but that's extremely silly and doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't. I'm just saying. What am I even saying here? Shit.
But only while I'm away from my jurisdiction, which I think is forever. Bring the criminals to justice, young deputy. Each mutinous agent must pay for their crimes. I'm still not sure. You're talking about throwing Jack in the slammer and rambling about justice and telling me to get some pens and such. Not that I'm complaining.
Okay, forget the slammer stuff. That was stupid. It is about justice, though. And since no one else seems to give a shit about that, it apparently falls in my jurisdiction now. Not just going after Jack. Well, the mutinous agents responsible for crimes.
Agents?
Holy shit, why do I care about that suddenly?
Huh?
Anyway, that's more shit that popped in my head just now, so, okay.
I have other duties to attend to. Well, Noir's cronies are exploitable. Are you saying you have a plan that involves targeting them?
Not really. No. Anyway, it's not like being mad about this and hankering for justice is even the only irrational thing I'm currently hot and bothered about. I have other duties to attend to.
Like what? I forgot this was AR. I thought this was one of the fucking...
Yeah.
I forget what his voice sounds like. Probably... Well, I don't know if he's ever talked.
He's never talked before this.
Guess this is his voice. I must explode this ridiculously illegal edifice. There he is.
I've got to explode. Oh.
There he is. Go on.
Got to explode this ridiculously illegal edifice. God, what are these words I'm saying?
You have to explode something?
Never mind.
Are you refreshing your plan to blow up the green sun?
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be what I'm talking about. Probably. I need to shut up now. I'm sounding like an idiot. My head is starting to hurt. Why don't we talk about your thing now? What justice thing do you have to do?
I like how he was literally just like, I don't think I have an exile, and then his exile shows up
Yeah.
and immediately starts fucking with him. You mean it's actually my turn to talk?
Yeah.
But I was beginning to forget my problem listening to your highly enjoyable befuddlement.
Just please tell me your justice problem and make me stop saying stuff. Farewell.
Farewell? Wait.
No, I mean, god damn it, I'm not leaving. Farewell is not even a thing I would ever say. Jesus, what am I, a Victorian poet? Can you show me a little respect and assume anytime I say something stupid, it just means I'm temporarily being inexplicably stupid? That's what a real friend would do.
Oh no. Oh no.
You saw all the text.
Oh, I did. Oh, Dave. I'll show some sensitivity and cast suspicion on the intellectual merit of everything you've ever said.
Thank you.
Not that text, not the R slur. I saw the question marks down at the bottom. It's one of the passcode chapters.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was just like the giant wall of text before you.
Is there a giant wall of... Oh, Jesus! What the fuck? I will further demonstrate my friendship by dominating the rest of this conversation with lengthy accounts of my emotional tribulations, leaving no space for you to submit any amusing outbursts.
That sounds awesome.
Quiet! Now, where was I?
Justice problems?
Oh, yes, of course. You see, our aims are not that dissimilar. Our pursuits of justice, I mean. But yours is motivated by anger in the heat of the moment. Heat of the moment. Which is blinding you to the consequences of attempting something very foolish. You are far too cool to succumb to anything like that, which is why you will come to your senses shortly. My situation is a little more complicated. It's less personal. Though once it was a grudge which propelled our rivalry, now its resolution has become a matter of practicality and not professionalism, businesslike. The way a true legislator conducts her prosecutions. Dave, did you know that centuries ago on my planet, legislators were not confined to stuffy court blocks arguing cases before his honorable tyranny.
Oh shit, are you fucking serious?
Yes! Also, shush! Order in the court! Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Smith, your opening statement. This is a black thing, isn't it?
Statement.
Statement.
Wait a minute. I'm
And then he
Carlton.
touched me on his penis. I hope you guys like our Fresh Prince recreation. It's been a while since we watched Fresh Prince.
We've watched it so many times we could probably quote it by memory.
Hey, G,
What's the butler's name again? I'm blanking out.
Jeffrey.
Hey, Jeffrey, can you make me a sandwich?
Jeffrey, hey, G,
No.
can you make me a sandwich? No. Ryan, no. I know you're sassing me due to my use of terms unfamiliar to humans, but it's true. They were deployed throughout the galaxy to apprehend criminals by any means necessary.
No, I got that they're like your alien death lawyers who are sort of like bounty hunters in olden times. Pretty simple to decipher through context.
I thought I told you to be quiet. I'm monologuing here. I'm trying to make a commercial. Uncle... I can't... What was his name? Damn it.
Uncle Jerry?
I don't...
Uncle Paul!
Paul, thank you! Robin! You're never gonna get out of college! Uncle Paul!
You're ruining the commercial.
You're ruining the commercial. I don't know. Where did that come from? Oh, yeah. I'm monologuing here. You're ruining the commercial, Dave. Uncle Paul! Anyway, they would not rest until their suspect was in custody, one way or another. I've been saying exclusive vanilla at work, and nobody gets it. I'm like, why am I saying this? Because we were setting the ice cream mod the other day, and I went, exclusive vanilla. They would gather evidence over the course of the investigation, compiling a case to be presented at the trial, should one be held before the final submission of this guilty corpse to judicial authorities. Personal feelings and vendettas did not matter. Nor did... What does that mean?
What, the bungalow ice cream shop?
The bungalow ice cream shop.
Where we make ice cream.
Exclusive vanilla. Personal feelings and vendettas did not matter, nor did even the nature of the crime. Only justice did. They were selected for their cunning and martial prowess, and for their ability to understand the minds of the criminals they sought. This is why the burden has to be mine, I think. I'm the only one who knows how to handle her. As such, she's my responsibility.
She?
Shush!
Okay, I can't even make little interrogative quips to grease the wheels of your monologue?
Oh, yes, that's okay. In fact, it's very helpful. What do you think? Here, I'm gonna play the bungalow ice cream shop real quick. For anyone who hasn't seen it. Probably the highest point of comedy for a long time.
Those kids were unreasonably funny.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Robin.
It's so quiet.
And I'm the owner of the Bungalow Ice Cream Shop, where we make ice cream in a bungalow. You can get so many amazing flavors that are just delicious. Chocolate,
Cherry, mango, and our exclusive vanilla. Robin! Finn's just like crumpled up in the chair.
Uncle Paul, you're disrupting the commercial.
It's so quiet. Uncle Paul!
Disrupting the commercial.
Uncle Paul, Dom's ice cream shop. I forgot they made two of them. One with Finn. Hi, I'm Dom!
That's the one with the like crystal meth flavored ice cream,
Yes.
isn't it?
Hi, I'm Dom! I have so many ice cream parlor. Sorry.
You don't even know.
You don't even know.
Hi, I'm Dom. I have so many ice cream. I'm so sorry.
Keepsers.
We're wasting light and money.
We're wasting light and money. All right, we're done. Okay, let's go. Exclusive vanilla. No! I don't want to see this page.
The bad page.
I don't want to see this page.
Too bad.
All right.
Spider troll.
You're correct. The spideriest one of all.
You've decided to take her down then?
Oh no, I just realized this is fucking Blind Cat.
Oh no.
She has to see her girlfriend dead. I guess so.
You don't sound that psyched about it.
Well, I'm here talking to you about it instead of actually doing it, aren't I?
Are you feeling guilty? Like second guessing whether she deserves it?
Not exactly.
Hasn't she done enough to
Did you have a stroke?
Yeah, I just forgot what color I was for a second.
Oh, okay.
Because teal and red are totally the same color. I went to art school. Hasn't she done enough terrible shit to warrant laceration?
They're my two favorite colors, and
I know.
they look so terrible together, but I love them
No,
both.
they don't.
Red and teal?
Terizzi pulls it off.
It hurts, man.
Yeah, I guess.
This is not a thing. I was thinking, I was like, oh, maybe I should make my Falcon like teal and red. And then I thought about it, I was like, ugh. They just do not work together in like a literal like all my cars in GTA 5 were red and teal and they looked great, but it's a video game. Like I think about it in real life and I'm like, ugh. That's not a thing. But yes, the case against her is overwhelming. More than you even know. She's completely out of control now. She has murdered at least one of my good friends, and possibly one of my girlfriends. And possibly several others. I'm not sure yet. The circumstances are a little fishy, but my investigation is ongoing.
This is the part that confuses me. Like, how can she tell it wasn't Gamzee? Or it was Gamzee?
Because she assumes the obvious. That her
Because she's single-minded.
That her friend Vriska has gone on a murdering rampage, then the clown gods have finally awoken something in Gamzee and turned the stupidest, most passive troll of them all into a murderer.
It wasn't the clown gods.
Yeah, what was it?
It was Dave.
No, you're not. It wasn't Dave either.
What was it?
He's already here, and he has been since that stupid puppet came into the story.
Oh, right, okay.
That's not the first time it's happened by looking at the puppet. It's just way later that the second time happened, and it was like, oh, wait.
I forgot.
Oh, yeah, I remember that now. I remember him looking at the puppet.
Additionally, I have discovered she is complicit in Jack's rise to power. When I first learned he came from your session, I mistakenly blamed you all, and I took it out on hapless Egbert. But if anyone is to pay for releasing that demon on both of our groups, it's her.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that? Yes, and she knows I know. She's been taunting me, trying to stir up our old rivalry. That's what the whole John versus Dave thing's been about.
There is no John versus Dave thing, though.
I know. Not really. It's just a game. But the game is serious business to her. Like it was during our role-playing days. And just like then, she's ruined everything by taking it too far. In spite of all of her past crimes, these are not even the most important reasons to stop her. She's decided to fight Jack herself, which is an extremely dangerous and stupid thing to do. Sound familiar, Dave?
You're gonna stop me too, then? Hunt me down and lawyer eviscerate me for my own good?
No. I'll just let you try and reach the god tier, then decide for yourself.
Before he makes any noise, I got up and I moved him and he woke up, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Are you saying that I won't make god tier? I won't...
Are you saying that I want my god tier? I won't be strong enough if I do.
Objection!
What? Just move it away from the mic.
It is away from the mic.
Farther. Throw it at the
No,
wall.
you don't.
We are
No, you
talking...
don't. You don't understand how loud these guys are.
We are talking about how does your mom stand it?
Like none of them have batteries in.
No. We're
The
talking
only
about
two-
you again. Can I read my line?
No.
Would anyone like if I read my line?
No.
Would you guys like if I read my line now?
Nah.
Would you guys like if I read my line now?
No.
No.
Would you guys like if I read my line now?
No.
Can I read my line now?
No.
Can I read my line now?
Try asking
I'm a
again.
member of the Midnight Crew. I'm and a white but I'm with the milk in the
Hey, Doodles knows the lines!
morning.
Hey, Doodles knows the
singing the
lines!
same
Doodles
old
canonically
song.
knows the lines! We're talking about you
Rise
again.
with the moon.
I
go
most
to
of
bed
that
with
all
the sun.
Dave-centric testimony be stricken from the record.
Lay motion
I'm a
overruled. The
member
judge
of the Midnight Crew.
That's fair. That's fair. Lay motion overruled. The judge wants to see where this is going.
No, he doesn't. You know perfectly well he doesn't give a shit. He will clear his court block if he does not have order. He swears to Jesus.
Okay, fine. We can keep obsessing over your fucked up Kismis sister if you want.
It's not like that!
Do you think she stands a chance against him?
Why do you have a minion in your room? No.
Then what's the big deal? Why not let her go get her shit ruined by Jack and let justice happen that way?
Gotta get out, gotta get up, gotta get... For the morning comes. What if I'm late? Got a big date.
I have no clue what you're singing.
It's fucking... It's... Is your Furby orgasming?
No. The thing about this one, it doesn't. This one doesn't speak English or Furbish, so I
Oh.
don't know what it's trying to tell me. This one just screams, and I love it.
Yes, perp. Ryan, you can't say that. What? The fact that the Furby sounded like it was orgasming? I can't say that?
Mobile, they have
no, we're
they
not
have
getting
a
into
language.
Furbish! No, we're not talking about this. Quite sure she goes to find him. It will tip him off to our location in the Vale. I've seen it already. That is why it's no simple vendetta. Bringing her to justice is critical to our survival.
So why don't you go do it?
Because I'm not sure if I can.
You mean you can't beat her in a fight?
No, it's not that. It's just when the time comes, I'm not sure if I'll be able to kill her.
I thought trolls were all about gratuitous murderings.
Yes, it's true. We're supposed to revel in the bloodshed. Revel in the bloodshed as we grow up. And she seems to be embracing her rite of passage with reckless abandon, as I would expect. Grabbing the bull by the horn, so to speak. It's a little intimidating, because I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, which I guess is normal.
Are you asking me to reassure you about that? Because I seriously don't have a clue.
It's okay, Dave. Still monologuing, I guess. I guess I'm not so much worried about being not being ready. As I am that I might not actually want to be ready. Maybe ever. Maybe there's something wrong with me. It's called lesbianism.
I don't understand. That you're insane kinds of apeshit over the macabre stuff. Like being all cutesy about executions and smelling cherry blood and such things contrived to get a guy feeling vaguely uncomfortable. Is that all an act?
No, not an act. Just fun. I like fun, Dave, and I also like games. Don't you like fun and games?
Of course the fuck not.
Liar!
Didn't you say you've killed people before?
There's a big difference between manipulating people... He fell asleep, thank God. There's a big difference between manipulating...
No, he didn't.
That wasn't snoring? Ugh. There's a
No,
big-
like I said, this one just screams.
There's a big difference between manipulating people to their doom with trickery and killing someone by your own hand. It's a bit like having to face your own death and discovering the difference between leaving the responsibility to someone else and doing the dirty work yourself. Maybe you'll understand someday.
Okay. Well, I'd like to help you out, but I don't know what advice I should be giving to a member of a murderous species who's gun shy on going off to justice murder or murder happy murderer who's done lots of murders. Feels pretty weird and inappropriate for me to be the one to tell you, fuck yes, go for it. She's got this huge murder with her name on it, anyways, and it's cruising right at her down Comeuppance Boulevard. So I don't know. Do you want me to tell you to be a better human or to be a better troll?
Someone. Mobile Skeleton says, can someone draw a crumping Furby? No.
No, because that would mean adding limbs. Please don't.
Well, that's called a furbish. Now it's sleeping. Now it's falling asleep. Now it's snoring.
Good. I like when Rainy wrote, oh, because every time I see OGH, I can just, oh!
Randy, did you get your package yet?
I can't tell if you want to advise me, chump. I can't tell you what to advise me, chump ass. Maybe I'm not even looking for advice per se. But I just want to talk to someone about it.
Alright, well, all I'll say is maybe if you kill her, at least we can finally stop obsessing over her.
Sign. Yeah, fair enough.
Why don't you just do what you think you have to do, and I'll do the same. Speaking of which,
Britt's like straight up like dropping Furby anatomy in the chat.
I mean, you'll yell at me if I start talking, so.
True. Oh, right. You'll be bugging me about showing you how to reach the god tier soon. Prompted by this very conversation, I imagine. Who'd have thought?
these time shenanigans completely blindsided us. They practically never even happen.
I know.
So I hang up now with future you and then start pestering present you about it. Is that how it works?
Yes.
And I make sure not to reference anything.
Yes!
So keep it simple.
Yes! I keep thinking of that.
Except, like, in an offhand way that'll seem retroactively logical to your future self is you right now. I.e. you right now. If I took my glasses off because they were hurting, and now I can't fucking read. If for no other reason than it'd be boring as hell to rehash it.
Where is it? There he is. M. Bison. It's M. Bison who says M. Bison. Yes, there it is. Yes! Yes!
Yes!
Get me a sandwich.
Yes! Oh, why is it so quiet? Did I turn down the volume? Hold on. I might have turned down the volume mixer. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why the fucking bungalow ice cream shop was so fucking quiet, too.
Yeah, because of the
Star.
flash.
Yeah, because of the flash. Yes!
That's not what. No, that's not the link I just copied. Never mind the speen.
I want to hear that again. I want to hear Speen again.
This is for Star. That doesn't have to do with the one I just acquired today,
Hold on,
but
guys. I just want to... There's going to be trouble for a second. I want to hear Speen. Speen? Speen?
I still haven't heard it.
It sounded just like Vinny. Holy shit. When he puts on a voice changer. Spoon. Are you gonna listen to it, Doodles? Oh, Doodles already is listening to it, isn't she? It's really good.
That sounded great.
Spoon. That sounds about right, but what do I know? You're the time guy after all. Luckily, I will not have to participate in these charades this time around.
Does luck actually matter?
Oh, exit. Click to run Adobe Flash Player. Please no sound because Ryan just turned up all the volume. Cool door.
Oh, it is almost time for him. No, I understand, I think,
This
soon.
is Doom.
That was kind of a...
Oh, yeah! Shit! I forgot about Remove Disc 1.
Disc 2 is all bad.
Yeah, this was around the time I actually stopped in my initial read through in like 2012, 2013. I stopped here for like a few months. I remember in particular because I remember the disc being scratched pretty well. All right, insert disc 2. Disc 2 is missing. How will we continue the Homestuck? Keep playing anyway. You have no idea what the hell this thing is, or why would you need another disc? You just capture log it and proceed. There's justice to be done, and you're running out of time. S. Terezi, proceed.
This is the one that has noise.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and turn down the volume again real quick to level 1 instead of 24. Objection. You cannot control Terezi. How can you possibly expect to play this game when you've lost the game disc? You find a note stuck to the floor with Nepeta's claw. It appears to be addressed to you, written from a page torn from the journal of Vriska's ancestor. Her taunts are becoming increasingly flagrant. It also appears to be written in purple blood. She wouldn't dare harm sweet, precious Gamzee, would she? The thought is almost more than you can bear. You're gonna throw the book at her. S. Terezi, read note. Well. Huh?
That's a secret ROM room.
Yeah. The Earth.
Yes. Stop.
Okay, let me... I hate this song because, 1, it's very Toby, and 2, it's very clearly in the fucking Chrono Trigger sound font.
Actually, no. I will get into it. The main melody is from A Secret of Mana track, literally just the Secret of Mana track. It's got an Earthbound, it's got 2 Earthbound, got 1 Earthbound song, 2 Earthbound sound clips, and 2 Chrono Trigger songs in it. There's a violin at one part that starts playing the One-Net theme. There's Secret of the Wind and 1 other Chrono Trigger song. And I only know the Secret of Mana song because I tuned into the Right Vinny stream.
Cool. I generally mean that. Like, it's amazing how much knowledge you have on these retro games. And Portal. And Valve in general. Ryan, lip read info dump. I think it's endearing. We let you talk shit about Back to the Future all the time. Oh, speaking of which, you know that auto museum I have in Hershey that you went to that one?
Pretty seems.
I'm gonna assume that's a yes.
Just go
they have 2 DeLoreans right now currently.
2?
1 prototype and 1 production one.
Prototype?
Mm-hmm.
Those are very rare. Most of those got destroyed, actually. That's pretty dope. Hey guys, I'm on camera, I guess. How's it going? Hey guys, I'm Ryan Phantom. Hey guys, I'm Ryan Phantom. Hey guys, I'm Ryan Phantom. What am I talking?
Yeah, let me check
Whatever.
to see how long, because it's a roaming. It's on loan.
Oh no, yeah, they bring a lot of Are you giggling at me? By the way, I definitely hear the fucking sound effects from Earthbound because I hear the guy going Ogiska. And then I hear the wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, the first prototype DeLorean 1 and production model on view side by side. Oh, they're not Back to the Future DeLoreans. They're just
No,
normal
yeah,
DeLoreans.
no, I didn't think so. I mean, there is no prototype Back to the Future DeLorean. There's barely any Back to the Future DeLoreans left.
Yeah.
All right, Terezi, wake up.
Oh, and they're gonna be here until the fall, which means if
Oh,
you want
dope.
to stop by on your way down to Jersey.
Oh, dope. You cannot wake up because you are not actually asleep. You were just taking a breather in this nice cozy pile of horrifically mutilated scalemates, which were gathered here to break your fall for some reason. You wonder where you are. This is a fancy-looking room. It doesn't look like a place you would expect to find on this meteor, at least not in strictly canonical capacity. Don't say canonical, for fuck's sake. He's Ryan Phantom. Fuck off, Britt. Terezi, examine surroundings. This dapper Kiwi-suited gentleman is quite familiar. You are almost positive he made an appearance in a very crowded dream you had recently. Where did he go? Something in this room smells funny and fast. Terezi, something in this room smells fast. Terezi, climb stairs.
I hate that he smells funny because he's a clown.
Shut up. You cannot ascend. The staircase is suffering from catastrophic horn clog. Terezi, exit door. Oh, fuck. Another password page. The door is locked. You will either need a key or break it down with force. You would need to achieve an especially heightened state of determination to pull that off, though. Fuck off. Nobody say it. You've been completely hornswoggled. This whole thing was a setup from the start. A trap deployed by a cunning mastermind. All of the clues are adding up. The blood. The note. The flagrant displays of tricksterism and japery. The identity of Puppet Master. Puppet Master behind all of this is now painfully obvious to you. Spider Troll. S. Terezi. Play records. We've been smeckledorfed! That's not even a word, and I agree with you. Oh, right. This is just a fucking... This is wrong. Oh, man.
My straw fell into the Pedialyte bottle.
Oh, no.
I cannot retrieve it.
Oh, speaking of straws, I bought a straw from 7-Eleven today because they have like Pokemon straws because of Detective Pikachu, and unfortunately, there's only 4 of them.
Rip.
I really want to know why they chose Ludicolo to be like
Because
one of the 4.
Ludicolo is the waitress.
I know, and that's all that I was talking about it, like, out of the 4 they could have chosen from all 800 plus. Pikachu, duh. Psyduck, I'm cool about that. Snubble?
Can I talk? I mean, you can keep talking, but, like, I have the answer.
Why?
Psyduck's not a main character. If this movie's going,
they're still you.
If this movie's going by like the game, which it looks like it is from the new trailer, I mean, I could basically tell you the end of this movie right now.
Okay, cool, but that's not what I was talking about. It's for like promotional material. They've chosen Pikachu, like, okay, duh, Snubble, Psyduck, and Ludicolo for all promotional material.
Yeah.
And every 7-Eleven I've gone to since they started doing the promotional, like, collectible stuff, all of them have been out of every toy except for Ludicolo.
Why?
Nobody wants Ludicolo.
I love Ludicolo. How dare.
Well, at least they didn't use Mr. Mime.
You select appropriate...
I have seen one Mr. Mime toy for Detective Pikachu, and I really wish I had not seen it.
You select appropriate crime-solving music to set the right mood. No, we're not Gen 1ers, Drag Girl Mon. We're not Gen 1ers. Don't worry about that. You select appropriate crime-solving music. Britt's favorite Pokemon's fucking Rowlet. You select appropriate crime-solving music to set the right mood. With this kind of atmosphere, it is highly unlikely that any crime will stay unsolved for long. Terezi, remove Midnight Crew record. No, this vaudevillian cornball nonsense will not do it all. The mood is just not right for figuring out crimes. You put the record back in its sleeve. Terezi, examine cover, because Ludicolo is the best.
I mean, yeah.
Who's this douchebag?
I thought you were going to horse been drawing dicks.
Before you can make heads or tails of who exactly this douchebag is, something rolls out of the sleeve. It appears to be a very small record. It's so small. What is this such a small record doing in this great big sleeve? You got Homestuck disc 2. You cannot get over how tiny this record is. It's adorable. You wonder what sort of music it plays. Terezi, play tiny record. I hate this. I just remembered this. I hate this.
Thank you, Ralph.
Who's Ralph?
Mobile skeleton.
Mobile skeleton. Well, there it goes. Terezi, why? Predictably, you scratched the surface of the disc. What were you expecting?
That's what they were trying to do the whole time, was create the scratch.
I mean, they weren't. The universe was. It's almost like you don't even know what a CD is. With the disc damage, who knows what sort of effects it will have on the data. Better store it somewhere safe to prevent any more mishaps. Terezi, capture log disc.
I will never stop talking, Perp.
It should be perfectly safe from any similar kinds of damage while secured in your scratch and sniff modus. Terezi, examine chests. You spent way too much time calibrating the ambiance of your investigation and not nearly enough time investigating. It is one of the most common pitfalls to being an investigator, aside from the literal pitfalls which you actually fall into. There are 2 chests in the secret room, nothing out of the ordinary. Chests are everywhere in this lab, and people find it all too tempting to sneak their personal belongings into them for safekeeping. That is, until the goods are stolen shortly after by those who can't resist looting every chest in the encounter, which is everybody. Maybe these ones contain clues. Terezi, open chest. You got your neophyte red glare role-playing outfit. What is this doing in here? You've not worn it since your flopering days. The only part of it that kept it on hand was a stylish pair of the glasses, which of course since the incident managed to become a regular accessory. But you cannot imagine how someone could have gotten their hands on the rest of it. Surely a crafty, resourceful criminal is at work. Spider troll, spider troll, spider troll. Terezi, wear suit. You don the garb of the legendary Oh my god. You don the garb of the legendary Legis Lacerator. It brings back memories of many successful fantasy prosecutions resulting in the real executions of rival players. Those were the days. Terezi, open other chest. It's a gun. You got a gun. You got your Pyro Sprite flash. Pyro Sprite was just... Jesus, I'm surprised it went on for that long. Pyro Sprite was your scale-mate sidekick during your campaigns. He was the model of loyalty, friendship, and righteous retribution. More than could be said for another partner in justice. There's no doubt about it anymore. She's clearly baiting you into confrontation. You mean baiting. Terezi, hug Pyro Sprite. Squeak. You brace your old friend, releasing a mighty majestic squeak. It's been too long, old friend. You vow to never let him out of your sight. You're sent again. Honk. This puppet is becoming a nuisance. It appears to exhibit the same incredible puppet fastness properties which Dave's had. Must be some form of universal puppet enchantment. It couldn't possibly be the same one, because that would be insane. Hey, where did Pyro Sprite go? Terezi, look up. There he is. How'd he get all the way up there? He's always been quite the slippery scalawag. Maybe he was reminding you to check out the note. You almost forgot it was up there, what with all your furious investigating. Most of which was involved fooling around with records, hugging plush toys, and cosplaying as a childhood heroine. Terezi, read it.
Am I reading this?
Well,
I mean, it's,
we haven't gotten to it yet.
What?
Just as you thought. It's a message, there's no, unless I skipped it. No.
No, yeah, I was ahead.
Just as you thought, it's a message from Vriska summoning you to do battle. It's written in Gamzee's rich jelly-smelling blood. But it's her handwriting for sure. Her quirk is present, leaving the matter undebatable, of course. But why the hell does she want you to bring this stupid puppet along? She's so weird. There's a journal entry on the back. It probably isn't the slightest bit relevant to the current situation, but you guess it couldn't hurt to read it anyway. Terezi, examine journal entry.
I mean, you were reading Mindfang earlier, so I guess it's you.
Is this Mindfang?
Mm-hmm.
When does it turn to Vriska?
It doesn't.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I know what it's going to say anyways. It's going to say, Terezi, roof, now, bring Cal, something, something.
Honk.
Because everything's a fucking reference. I suppose I'll have to get used to writing with this hand instead. I now do so in captivity, while I bring my awe to bear on the immensity of the subjugulators' hijinks. I took their gestures plain avowal to my prosecution's futility, with a lone neophyte assigned to the task. How could I view it otherwise? I was sure they'd drawn from the bottom of their deck, not intending to squander more competent mercenaries on one who'd made a show of outclassing them all before. But I discovered too late that Red Glare was their wild card all along. How is one allowed to be raised by a dragon in this era, let alone one of the middling blood? Such a sickly hue of gutless civil servant. Those of our caste are typically pleased to mount a sluggish collar bear, or some brainless squawking spleen fowl. Spleen! During petty expeditions to plaster seizure notices on gambligant property. By what fluke was this woman granted such a weapon, permitting her to luxuriate? Lushu.
Yeah.
From Kingdom Hearts.
Luxuriate.
Yeah, Lushu from Kingdom Hearts. In these delusions of righteousness, something blocked the light in the unbitten moon, treating the harbor to darkness more grim than what fell this season's apogee. I made the mistake of looking into its eyes, each like a sun concentrated into a small jewel. As soon as two hot garnets searing through a black veil, I shut mine quickly. But the more sensitive of them was burned irreparably. When I regained sight in the other, there was only red. My fleet was in flames. The neophyte was on neck. Pyro Sprite, she mentioned through her ridiculous forced grin. She wanted me to know the name of the beast which was able to consume my Lucis whole. My dice were in the hold below. Not that my present luck would consent to a favorable roll anyway. I made the move for my blade. She took my arm, which I'm sure she kept in as the tiniest of snacks for her ostentatious custodian. Maybe she meant to prove she wouldn't need me in the irons to have my submissions. Bound or free, 2, 1, or none. I wonder how well she knows it's not what I do with my arms she has to fear. I await my trial. Insert disc 2.
Antimony, why did you say that? Why are we splooching?
Ow! My squeedly splooch! Oh god, I forgot this gets fucking meta.
Oh, yeah.
I literally have to click on the fucking stupid thing.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, there's no next button for me.
It automatically goes.
I'll just skip ahead to the end.
There it is. There it is. It's the fucking reference. All of it's a fucking, everything's a fucking reference. Everything's gotta be a fucking callback in this fucking comic.
Hold on a second, I gotta...
Literally just the same animations as with the Dave Ascend. Ow! My squeedly smooch! Yo, there were 4 squeaks in that song. 4 kids, 4 squeaks. Call back.
4 kids?
Yeah, 4 kids. Deek! Deck!
Are you going to bed?
No, I'm gonna lay down and watch TV. So by the time my show's over.
Yeah.
By the time the show's over.
Yeah, absolutely. Shut the TV off then. I don't want to watch more commercials for the live action Aladdin movie.
Yeah.
You're ruining the commercial.
The commercial ruined itself.
No, Uncle Paul. You're ruining the commercial.
I'll be right back. My mom can't find the remote.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Much fanfare was made of the trial, more than I would have dared to hope. It seems my luck has been returning of late. The High Blood surely intended to make a spectacle of my conviction. They filled the court block with peasants ravenous for the comeuppance of my blue blood. I wasn't about to deny them what they came for. It was kind of the authority to supply me with the phalanx of such impressionable spectators. The weak wills were nearly as thick in the air as the rust in their veins. Funny how my other senses seemed to have peaked since exchanging glances with the dragon. What an extraordinary specimen. How I've come to covet the creature since it ruined my fleet. I know too well the whispers of a dangerous new infatuation when they beckon, but I digress. Question for people who understand Homestuck better than me, which is everybody. This is technically like a alternate version of Arania and fucking Latula, right?
Yeah.
Fucking because this comic sucks. And everything sucks. It was simple enough to nudge the hostility of the low bloods. From the one aristocrat to another, the subjugulators could not have been pleased, but nor could they have been altogether unamused, I would expect. I wonder if it was part of their unfathomable game. I'll never understand their riddles. I found this. What is it?
Bean. The spin ball.
I only regret I didn't get to hear the opening statement from the neophyte had prepared against me. The case she compiled from all that evidence she burned must have been damning. I bet her remarks would have stung worse than when she severed my arm. She certainly would have shown me greater mercy by taking the other instead. Alas, I mocked to disguise the extent of my regret. Had my escape not necessitated her demise, she would have made a lovely rival. If she'd only discarded her childish preoccupation with justice, we might have made a striking scourge. Had we inclined to blacker, we would have torn red miles across the land and sea. Unfortunately, the only miles to be found through her bureaucratic calling were those of red tape. When so ensnared, she was eventually bound to be choked. With the court block cleared, all that remained to obstruct my freedom was his honorable tyranny himself. For some reason, I just remembered fucking Sylvester Cavendish or whatever the fuck. No! Machete Cavendish. Upon reflection, red glare showed the foresight of a true seer in thieving my arm before the trial. It permitted a fair fight. Though I was free, I had no fleet, no matter. With the gamble against decimated, I embraced the turn in fortune and pledged to put my sea-grifting ways behind me. With any luck, the skies will be my future. My thoughts again returned to that of a dragon. But first, I was in need of a temporary refuge. I sought it with the fucking whatever. I skipped
With
it.
Horace.
Whatever. I don't even know what the fuck the word was, though. He owed me for the sweeps of protection I provided after the brazen defiance of the High Bloods. I was perhaps It was perhaps the only such courageous stand ever taken against a superior by one of his supercilious pedigree, and I'd not have bothered sticking my neck out for another. But the admiration he'd won naturally wore thin as he persistently but he, ah, bemoaned his treason and banishment, and I was saddened to find this habit holding strong even now. I wonder if he still believes she was worth it. There he is, the big man himself. Repairing my arm would go a little further in squaring his debt with me. Even if I came with both intact, I might have ripped one off and put him to the task just to halt his blubbering. Darklear was always a skilled machinist, and the work proved an adequate distraction. So pacified, he listened to what I had to say about my recent travails with the law, and Pyrosprite, and what I'd come for in truth, the treasure he'd been keeping safe for me.
Spite, no R in that last part. Sprite is the little boy.
Little boy. I created like fucking Nightman. I don't know why I'm thinking of the Nightman. The Nightman cometh. I cradled the oracle in my synthetic hand, as if appraising by weight the mystic qualities it still concealed. With my vision eightfold seared away, I was blind to its secrets as the old doctor was to its present whereabouts. I'd learned to keep it cloaked from the awareness of a man who once called me his protege, a backhanded term of endearment from a smug manipulator. Locating his so-called dark pockets was the only gambit I had in countering his milk-tongued Dungle, double-speak, the expatriate, for indiscernible reasons, seemed naturally surrounded by such a void in the doctor's awareness, and so was uniquely fit to inherit the orb. The doctor could not see his treasure, nor could I into it. I considered what to do with it for a while. Should I find Pyrospite by consulting... Pyrospite, I just realized.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay. Pyrospite by consulting it with the oracle, as I'd done so often to steal my fortune from my adversaries. I guessed exploiting some technological means of gazing through its surface may have been simple enough, but I hesitated. Every expedient granted by its counsel, though never instantly, came at a price. Knowing his nature, I'm surprised only now recognize it as yet another instrument of a suspicious, spurious benevolence. I don't know how English work. Dangerous by the way of selective divulgence. The sense of infallibility his oracle brought me was superficial, and in hindsight weakened my readiness. Knowing my fate so far in advance, I took Redglare's threat lightly. The greatest mistake I've ever made was asking the orb when I would die. Orb! But as I revisited the prophecy surrounding this unfortunate query, something struck me. I thought of the man I would have as mate Sprit, centuries from now, who was said to command an army of beasts. The one it called the Summoner. There he is. If my obsession with the dragon should continue to burn for so long, would he be the one to assist me in taming it? I did not have enough knowledge to ask the right questions when I had the opportunity. Were that the case...
Don't want to interrupt, but I just realized the images are starting to glitch because Disc 2 is broken.
Disc 2 is broken. Were that the case, I might have even asked if it would have been his rare abilities of communion that would bring Pyrospite under control. Would it be on account of my influence? And if so, would I exert this influence by taking his will or winning his heart? These are details I would give no second thought in drawing from the orb, my curiosity of force usually too much to quell. But now, I have thought of the Summoner often. I have been troubled to know that as such a common-blooded he could not possibly have hatched yet, nor will he wriggle from the caverns for many sweeps. So I must have patience to take up my role in his story of heroism. It's a tale which reads to me as though lifted from a child's story, yet I know I'd be a fool to doubt its veracity entirely. He would rise through the ranks of the cavalry-reapers and assume command, having proven the most skilled and fearless of them. He would exhibit a remarkable pupation, the sort only recorded in myth, growing or perhaps simply revealing a striking pair of wings. His army thus inspired would spearhead a major rebellion, surely one at least on the scale of sectarian revolt crushed by the High Bloods, who thereafter forbade its mention or any invocation of the heretical symbols at all, even in private journals. which is why I will stick to the fable of the summoner, and not risk another execution with even oblique reference to the compelling tale of the sufferer. Resolution to the summoner's mutiny is foggy, and I only understand what has been relayed to me through brief answers I thought to. Ah!
Solicit.
Hey, 1 second. Yeah, no, I know what the word is. 1 sec. Ah! Mahina! Okay. I thought to solicit. Ultimately, the ire of the Condis would be such that in settling dust of the conflict, she would banish all from the homeworld except the young. She would scatter all who reach maturity to the stars to fight her wars. I presume to keep them occupied, existing in a less centralized state from which such a coup may arise. This is still an incredible notion for me to consider, and I cannot imagine how she would come to enforce such an upheaval in our civilization. Though I suppose she will have on her side the advantage of an unparalleled lifespan, and the leverage extended by hideous psychic prongs of her deep, undulating monstrosity. That is, until it chooses another little witch, don't say that, to serve. Nevertheless, Machete Cavendish. Nevertheless, I will take the prediction as truth, and find it amusing that a homeworld dominated by children will be the great summoner's legacy. One of them, at least. More importantly, and less amusingly, his legacy will be my demise. You see, I first learned his name when I asked who would be the one to kill me. I have never spoken nor written him out of contempt for the prophecy, but do so here in my final entry for this journal. I took this to be a pitiable fate, and scoured the orb for any means of escaping it, or at least to salvage a little dignity from the tale of my downfall. Alas, it had no consolation for my vanity. But as I sit here, deciding what to do with this damnable little sphere, I understand my error. It was not in failing to chart a course through future events to turn my fortune's tide, even so many sweeps from now. It was in believing the future was mine to know, and fortune mine to control. If this hero is meant to breathe life into my embittered heart, and if he is to earn the right to run it through, then so be it. For him, I will commit to this page my highest expectations. And for what precious uncertainty is left in my future, I renew my vigorous anticipation. The
Sorry,
Oracle.
before you continue, I'm gonna go attempt to eat real food.
Okay, fine.
Sorry.
The Oracle I will resolve to part with. I will conceal it in a crypt bearing the sign of the expatriate, with a map to its location hidden in this journal. To whomever finds it, be wary, for the truth it tells may leave its new keeper blind as I was. Though no more. S. Flip. No. I don't like seeing dead Terezi. I don't like seeing fucking decapitated fucking Nepeta. I said Terezi. Cool. Whatever. Fucking Nepeta, Terezi, same thing. They're dating. Who cares? Oh god, no. Hey, Red Glare. Nice outfit. Same to you, Vriska. As much as it pains me to admit your fruity orange fairy suit smells delicious. Thanks. I see you finally wised up and started. I can't read this fast enough. Fuck you. Fuck you, hussy. No one can read this fast. Why?
I can.
I know, but out loud.
Like, plural? She'll own up to killing Tavros, and that's it. Like, I mean, I did one.
I like how some of the glitches you could see Vriska with their hood up.
Yeah.
Here we go. The disc is too badly damaged. You can no longer play Homestuck. Quit. Alright, we're free. Free. You're forced to quit. You will not be able to resume playing unless you can repair the scratch on the disc. You will need to seek the service of someone who is capable of fixing a scratch. A scratch doctor, if you will. Visit doctor.
Just the mental imagery of reader. Just like, what am I supposed to do now? It's like a scratched up disc. Physical disc.
Who said this was First of all, that's a good point. Second of all, who says this is Doc Scratch's front door? Maybe this is the door out of the room he ushered the reader into to read the webcomic.
True.
You rang. That was a joke. Of course you didn't. I don't have a doorbell, remember? Ha ha, hee hoo hoo hoo. Please come in. Oh! Oh,
Are we green?
We're here.
Yes!
Fuck. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome to my apartment. I trust you'll find... Oh, right. I don't have to highlight this time. Thank you, hussy. Welcome to my apartment. I trust you'll find my voice is more palatable against this decor. I continue to be an excellent host. I am expecting 2 more guests later. First one, then another. Make yourself comfortable in the meantime, but don't touch the candy on the table. That is reserved for one of my guests. Let's have a look at this disc. She really did a number on it, didn't she? It's virtually unplayable like this. What a shame. There are many moments trapped in this disc which you would have no doubt find to be quite exhilarating. But yes, I can fix it. It will take time, though, I estimate. By which I mean I am certain by way of omniscience, that when I am done, we will have reached just shy of the green circle on the card above. I am sure you have already presumed this mark represents the beginning of Act 6. The disc should be ready to run in time to witness the critical event. A confluence of thickly interwoven concurrent circumstances which have been meticulously arranged by myself, influenced to much lesser extent by you, and by an even more negligible degree our heroes. The scratch will be healed in time to watch those heroes put into motion, yes, the scratch itself. If you don't mind waiting here while I complete my repairs, I will tell the rest of the story, but I will show you as well as I recover data from the disc. But the visuals I supply will be nothing more than abbreviated snapshots, and my telling will be abridged. Immortality notwithstanding, I'm not going to live forever, you know. I just realized we're getting closer to fucking, what's it called? Cascade.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, Doodles, you're back.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
And
Also, just a heads up, it is past 11:30, so if you want to talk about the epilogue.
I know, I really like this part of the comic, so a little bit longer. And since for once in my life, time is at a premium, let's get on with it. Where were we? I wanna go until his guest shows up. Never mind, I figured it out instantly because of my unfathomable intellect, limitless knowledge, and mind-boggling charisma. Granted, my charisma had less to do with it than the other qualities, but it didn't hurt, did it? Here, I'll show you. Tick.
Well, obviously, Ralph. The headers have dialogue as soon as that starts happening.
Yeah. They don't right now. The Seer of Mind has challenged the Thief of Light to a simple game of chance. If the result was the undamaged side, the thief would agree to stay. If not, she would go. Talk. The result of the flip was left inconclusive, at which point you decided to pay me a visit. But the inconclusive should not be confused with the uncertain. The actual result was trivial. It was a constant across the timelines. Both Seer and Thief knew this. Yeah, they have dialogue you have to hover over later on. The thief used her abilities to steal the fortune of her opponent and force the flip to yield what she regarded as the most favorable outcome. The Seer anticipated this move correctly. This is why I don't care much for gambling. While a sucker is born with each tick of the clock, a cheater is born with each talk betwixt. Also, because it's boring and I'm already a very wealthy man. Tick. The Seer relayed her terms through the generally understood argot of an assassin. The result, go, while at face value would suggest the thief was allowed to leave, was actually the Seer's code word for the threat of death. This was obvious to everyone, including the thief. Talk. While the thief returned to fly away, making a show of claiming her prize, the Seer would stab her in the back the moment her guard was dropped. This was her plan. Not particularly clever tactic in its own right, but its ingenuity didn't dwell on the novelty of the ruse, nor even the neutralized probabilities of the game of chance. Psychology was in play. Tick. Naturally, the thief knew this was her intent all along. She knew the Seer would have understood the outcome to be rigged, and that she likely intended to kill her as a consequence of the fixed result. This was to be seen as an implicit dare to the thief to allow the flip to fall fairly, something which the Seer knew the thief's ego wouldn't allow. And the Seer knew the thief knew all this too well. Knew all this as well. That's how you read that in English. Just another pair of cheaters attempting to play with their cards face up. Amateurs. Talk. Each was gambling. Not with any vehicle of probability which had been eliminated from the question, but with each other's intentions. The thief indeed took the Seer's bait, stealing the luck needed to effect the flip in defiance of her dare. And in turning to leave, she then posed a dare of her own to the Seer, challenging her to back up the implied threat. This was the thief's gamble. She wagered the Seer would not be able to go through with it. It turned out she was right. So ends a tale of rivalry. Well, almost. There's a bit more. But in order to understand its proper conclusion, we should first catch up with another one of my protégés, from whom I'm expecting a message shortly. The other Seer, the other hero of light. Tick. Tock. Tick. Tock. Oh boy. Round 2. Strife. Here we left our human hero of light. She flew away to take vengeance on the noir this side of the scratch. Why did I just get a notification? Why did it ding? Why do I not have streaming mode on? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Something's wrong! Wait a minute. I need to change my user settings. I just realized streamer mode's not activated. Streamer mode is now activated. She flew away to take vengeance on the noir this side of the scratch. That is, the one less angry and dangerous. The one not yet unmotivated by a compelling duel. Compelling, but not particularly challenging. The Seer wouldn't win this duel. My apologies if this spoils the outcome for you. I can't speak as discreetly about such matters against this canvas. Tick. I warned her. I warned my neophyte protege not to stare into that ball. Talk. God damn it. I told her about the stairs. Fuck off. Fuck off. Does that say I warned you, bro? In fucking ancient, like, death tongues? Probably. Moving on. I'll remind you that the pacing of my account will be characterized by a reduction in granularity from what you have come to expect by way of undamaged disc. You will imagine the reminder of the duel to be sensational, and I will continue my steady distribution of facts as if they were pieces of candy. Poured from a bottomless white hemisphere, the duel ends, the seer dies, the slayer departs. Slayer. The air comes back to life. This outcome was hardly a point of suspense. It would be disingenuous of me to present it as such, and I will not belittle your intelligence with such a tawdry narrative ploy. It would be rude, and I am too well dressed for that kind of behavior. If there truly stood some chance of permanence to the heir's corpsehood, I can hear you asking now, how could this moment later come to pass? And for that matter, what sort of story would this be, with our humans hero of breath made to stay a cadaver, definitely not one the Alpha timeline would allow. And what sort of spectator would you be? If you'd forgotten the terms of ruling the conditional immortality he won with his previous, similarly unceremonious impaling, he'd done nothing to earn martyrdom. Look at that boy. Look how happy that boy is. By which we might laud his fall as heroic. Nor had
My
he
mom
tasted
went into her room to watch Game of Thrones again before Sunday, and she just called in to me that she found Fraggle Rock instead. So she's gonna be watching an episode of Fraggle Rock instead?
just like Game of Thrones.
The Great Radish Famine episode of Fraggle Rock, which is one of 2 episodes of Fraggle Rock I would ask to watch on repeat as a kid.
Great. Alright. To secure a death, one may parse just. And while I can't give you my assurance, the Fraggle Throne.
Sorry, I took one headphone off. And I just hear the intro and my mom yells, "Can you hear it?"
Is she singing with it?
Yes.
Come on, Fraggle Rock! I'm reasonably convinced of this much. When they hear Brett dies for good, it won't be as a scoundrel. But not for lack of devoted mentor. If I had served as his mentor directly rather than just his mentor's mentor, he might have stood a fair chance in perpetuating something underhanded. At the very least, his jokes might have been better. Instead, he got her. The other hero of light, always bugging him. Bugging and fussing and meddling. What's her deal? Let's find out. Alright.
I like how she's watching it on her phone despite one of the times we went to the thrift store, I found all seasons on DVD for like $2.
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Alright.
What? That's hilarious.
We're done. We're gonna talk about epilogue now, bro.